from Jersey. He's my buddy. I've known him forever. Give it up for Daniel Caprio.
Oh, you guys aren't familiar with NJ Transit? You are? I'll remember that for my closing. No, it's good, it's good, it's good. Hi, how's everybody? Hi. Anybody in here on an online date? Or are you currently online date? Oh, you scoff at that. It's time to scoff at billions of people meeting each other, having fun. Is anybody in here online dating? You can say if you are.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, you are? I can't really see you. There you are. How's it going? Not good. Not good experience online. I gave it up. All of it. J-Date, Tinder, Match, Bumble, nothing. I mean everybody in person. I'm not afraid. Yeah. But guys, despite if I curse tonight, I've been trying to write a lot more clean jokes lately, because that's where the real money is in comedy. Clean jokes. And while researching the clean jokes, I was like, what does everybody love when you get everybody together? Animals. Been writing a lot of clean animal jokes. And while researching animals, I found out that a hippo, of all animals, can swallow a man whole. A whole man! That's right. So I'm joining Hippo Tinder instead. Oh no, I gotta say, most dangerous blowjobs I've ever gotten in my life. Real toothy ones! I'm confused. You ever break up with somebody because their dog wouldn't stop sneezing? You're thinking of a good reason? There it is, it's right in the corner. You know? Like it's a special night, she lets you do anal for the first time, no protection, who needs it? You know, you're just keeping a nice rhythm because you love her, and then you see like, you know, the dog in the corner just lose its mind. It's like... I lost my erection because of this? It's over, lady. You guys know who Andy Rooney is? Yeah. Who do? Yeah, you used to watch 60 Minutes? He's been dead for over 10 years. I understand if you're like, we forgot who he was, but I can't forget. I can't. He's the guy that like hates everything that we all love, you know? Like he'll be like, he's like, well, why do they call it a pink sock anyway? It's not like it appreciates it. Oh wait, that's a different. That'll tie in. Why do they call it a pink sock anyway? I can't raise out of my feet. I wouldn't want to. I want something dry on my feet for the winter time. This is wet. Worst socks I've ever seen. Anybody in here, hey, who had a great Father's Day? Speaking of great, Andy Rooney was a great father. Did you have a nice Father's Day? Yeah. Anybody in here miss their father on Father's Day? Yeah. It's tough, man. Every year, you know, like, you see your friends having fun with their dad, and you're like, I wish my dad could see me bomb one time on stage. That's all I want. You know, you ever get a phone call from the funeral home, and they're like, hey, remember that first urn we gave you of your dad? That was beautiful, right? I'm like, I love it, you know? Turns out we have more of him here, though. A whole nother urn. When would you like to come pick it up? What are you supposed to say to that? You know? So I go and pick up the second urn, and all I'm thinking while I'm holding it is, well, why do they call it an urn anyway? It's not like it appreciates in monetary or familiar value. I didn't earn this. I didn't earn 2 urns of my dad. Why am I getting a return investment? What am I supposed to tell? I'm holding up books with my dad. That's not a nice story to tell a stranger. Nice Father's Day. Yeah. You guys ever get your significant other a wonderful Christmas present? Like something they weren't expecting at all?
Yes.
Yeah. What'd you get him?
Well, no, he got me.
What did he get you?
Elton John tickets.
A what?
Elton John tickets.
Whatever that is. Yeah, great. Good for you, lady. I got my girlfriend a platypus for Christmas. Beat that. And they're illegal where I live. Actually, they're illegal in the whole country. Fuck New Jersey. Yeah. Now, I didn't do enough research, though, because she loved it so much, petted it mercilessly, and I had to go through a lot of shady Italian businessmen to get this animal. So I wanted her to enjoy it, you know? But one day I get a phone call out of blue from a number I don't recognize, and they're like, "Hi, is this Daniel Caprio?" I said, yes it is. They're like, "We got this from your girlfriend's emergency contact info. She was been poisoned." I'm like, "How did that happen?" And they're like, "Have either of you been in contact with a platypus recently?" And of course I said no. And I hightailed it to that hospital post-haste. You know, I see my girlfriend, like, go in there, and she's, like, laid out on the bed, the sheet pulled up, all sterile, sad. And this was around Christmas time, too, so, you know, that's hanging over my head. And I just looked down at her, because she was deep into a platypus poison-induced coma at this point. And I just looked down at her, I was like, "Look, if we're not going to communicate with each other, then we got to cut it off. I can't stand it. We're not talking at all over the holiday season. It's over." So she ended up not being able to spend Christmas, the whole Christmas season with her family, and I cheated 2 weeks later. What else am I supposed to do? You ever been approached by a prostitute before? Man or woman. There's bold men out there. Go down to Atlantic City. You just be regular gambling. And they're like, "Hey, honey." They know a winner went down there. Has anybody here ever been approached by a prostitute? No one has fun in their life? What the fuck? You know you don't have to buy anything. The train station I was talking about, I was almost late at the New Brunswick train station. If you guys don't know, those trains are not known at all for running on time. And not one, but 2 prostitutes tried to get me on the way up to my platform. That's right. One of them got very angry at me that I avoided her aggressive sales pitch. And she starts screaming at me on the top of the music I was listening to. She's like, "Well, you can't handle this pussy anyway, motherfucker!" I didn't get mad at her. I just whipped out my cell phone nonchalantly. I said, "Well, check out this old C-section video of my mom, lady. Apparently, I couldn't handle her pussy either." I did my mom a favor. Still divorced my dad. We're learning a lot about each other tonight. Yeah. Dan, what joke did you say besides that first one?
You told him. You didn't know.
I did. What about another one?
Hoop earrings.
Yep, guys. I don't know about your kinks, but I have one. I've had it ever since I was 2 years old. I remember it. I'm addicted to hoop earrings. I just saw Tisha Campbell from famed 90s sitcom Martin. She had hoop earrings so large, so cartoonishly large, they were resting on her shoulder blades. I want this in my partner. But I don't want her to have a nice voice like Tisha Campbell. I want her to have a nasty-ass, raspy smoker voice. I want her to sound like Mrs. Bighead from Rocco's Modern Life. Nasty neighbor. I just want her to grab my shirt out of nowhere and be like, "Oh, honey, I love you so much, I'll suck your cock anywhere. I don't care if we're in line at a funeral. A dead body don't scare me, and it shouldn't scare your dick either. Now let's find a closet." I'm ending with that. My name is Daniel Caprio. I love all of you, even though if you don't love me, give it up for Fenris. He looks like he can meet that robotic comedian from the early 90s. Good night.
Keep it going for 10.